Stacy, sis, I'm gonna tell you this nicely. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Duce with the News. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back and watching my videos. If you are new here, please like, comment, and share my video. Please, 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 please. And if you enjoy this video and you want to see more, subscribe to the channel as well. We are like 4 people away from 500. So y'all, I know y'all can do it, okay? Please. And also, if y'all haven't noticed my, well, y'all should have, but my intro in the beginning has the BINGE-MAS theme because, you know, in the month of December, everybody does Vlogmas for YouTube, but I'm not vlogging. I watch shows, I recap, I give y'all the tea. So I call it BINGE-MAS, and we are on day 3 currently, but tomorrow will be day 4. So stay tuned. We are dropping a video every single day until Christmas. Let's get into the video. So the episode starts off, of course, with Mia's whole "the fathers of my children can get along" comment. Everybody's still confused. What you talking about, sis? Fill us in. Now, she says that she has 2 baby fathers, which she does. She has 3 kids. 2 of them are from Gordon, of course, and then she has an older son from her other other baby father.
I've been married before.
Mia's been married.
I have 3 amazing children. This is from a previous marriage.
So basically, when she posted the video, the Snapchat, whatever, she wasn't necessarily talking about Ink and Gordon. So girl, you knew what she was doing now. You knew people was gonna be confused. I mean, of course, the viewers on the show, we ain't never seen your other baby daddy. Like, of course we confused, sis. Fill us in.
But he wasn't there. He wasn't
He does also hang out with Gordon.
I don't know why we're attacking Mia right now.
So the girls are basically feel like Mia is putting up a facade to say like everything is good when it's really not. And then sometimes, I don't know, they confused. Everybody's confused. Everybody's getting whiplash. Boop, 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 boop. Girl, what's really going on? Like, what is really going on, Mia? Please let us know. Please let us know. And basically, Jacqueline was like, well, let me talk. I was there. Let me fill y'all in. Basically, she is saying that, you know, for the first 5 minutes, G was completely okay with that. Completely cool with the setting. And then for the next 20 or so minutes, he wasn't feeling it.
Can I speak? I was there. Thank you. Gordon, he is okay with it for like 5 minutes, but the other 20 minutes, he's miserable.
Jacqueline is basically saying that putting up a facade.
I mean, well, the man is bipolar. So it's just like, you have to start putting boundaries in place for him. Everybody keeps saying it. Mia, what don't you get? Like, it's either put boundaries in place or continue to complain about the shit. Which one sounds better? Okay, moving on. Please, because the whole G Ink Mia shit is baby, it's old. It's old. It's old, and the season is only on episode 9. It's only episode 9. It's a lot more to go. Like, we need to hear something else. Give us some other tea. So, Wendy is getting a citation from the governor of Washington, and everybody is like, "You mean a proclamation?" And she's like, "No, baby, a citation." So her husband comes over and say, "Hey, can y'all come over here because Wendy is getting a citation?" And everybody like, "Oh shit, you sound like your wife. That's not what it's called." He like, "Well, y'all can come and see exactly what it's called."
I'm getting a citation from the governor of Maryland.
Huh?
Citation? How many glasses of champagne have you had, Wendy?
Birthday girl is receiving a citation from Governor Westmore. You know what? We're about to find out.
So all the girls get up and walk over to where she's getting the citation from. When they're walking back, Jacqueline asks Mia if she's okay. And Mia says, "No, you never have my back, girl. Stay over there. Go chit chat with them. Be with them." Like,
Please, she's getting a proclamation.
Are you okay? No.
Yeah. What did I say?
No, because you never have my back, Jacqueline. Just stay over there.
she be doing Jacqueline's all wrong. Like, I swear to God, if Jacqueline is not all up her ass, then it's nowhere else she can be. It's either up my ass or not my friend. It's like, God damn, she her own person. Let her have her own life, her own opinion. Just because her opinion don't match yours all the time, don't mean she ain't got your back and that's not your friend. I think I touched on this on another recap too. If I can't keep it 100% with you as a friend and you feel away when I don't fully agree with you, I can't be your goddamn friend. Girl, we just ain't gonna be friends then. How about that? Now, Ashley and Stacy are having a full-blown conversation while they are giving Wendy her speech. Like, I'm talking about talking down. Not on Wendy, but talking down on each other. Like, they're just going at it. Like, about mediation and divorce, asking questions. Literally, while the lady is over here explaining a speech, and I'm like, are they serious? They were serious as hell. And then she goes like, oh, am I being rude right now? I don't mean to be rude.
As far as your mediation, you guys have to go through the financial part.
Like, I'm expecting him to be fair. Very well-respected family in Germany.
Sorry, we're being rude. I don't mean to be rude. I feel like
Okay.
Girl, what the hell do you think? Oblivious. So now at this point, it's a lot going on at the party. The cameras are literally trying to capture everything. It's people over here talking, it's people over here talking. The cameramans, they put them to work that day, okay? They clocked in, baby. They clocked in. So Ashley goes over to Giselle and Karen and tells them that Stacy is basically Delulu. Because she told during that time when they was talking while Wendy was getting her citation. Yeah, that time. Stacy had told Ashley that she has mediation coming up. So yeah, she goes over to the girls and tell her basically she's being Delulu on her views of the mediation, and she don't think that she should be thinking the way she's thinking.
Stacy is really cool. Both of you have given me such great advice. I think she needs some real people to talk to her.
Now, once again, everybody going through mediation, everybody going through divorce, people are going to believe what they're going to believe. Now, as a friend, which I don't know if they're really friends with Stacy, Stacy is new this season, so they don't really know her. But like, you know, as somebody who's y'all in close company with, I get it. Y'all trying to have her back. I understand completely. But once again, people are going to think how they're going to think. But should she take it into consideration? Yes, yes, yes. Meanwhile, Stacy is sitting down with TJ, and y'all know last episode, TJ was not feeling her. Felt like she was just leaving him to himself and partying on with everybody else. So she sits down with him and they are eating their food, and she's trying to tell him that the governor's wife is on the other end of the table with them. And when I tell y'all, he's paying her nothing. He's paying her dust. Absolute dust. He like this, eating his food. Act like he can't hear.
The mayor's wife at the head of the table. The mayor of Maryland is experienced Russian black man. Sorry, at the end of the day.
I was like, damn, that man he is mad, baby. He is mad. Why he so mad? Like, it's a party. Kiki would go Kiki. Like, go Kiki. So Ashley, Giselle, and Karen pull Stacy inside to have a chat with her about the mediation.
Can we talk to you inside? Sure.
I knew in my marriage was where all the money was. I wasn't going into it blind. Stacy girl, you in danger.
Ashley's having coming up on that upcoming Monday. They basically are telling her that she needs to not go in blindly because she think of like everybody else. She thinks she knows this person, and when you get into that situation, you don't know what a person is capable of, which I totally get that. Never been through a divorce. Don't plan on going through a divorce, but I understand.
I was just saying that I'm going to mediation on Monday, choosing to be optimistic. We said we will never be the type of people that fight over money.
You all grew apart, so you do not know him.
Stacy, now at this point they cut back to the outside and they show Ray and TJ talking once again, and TJ is talking about how TV show hosts are getting $56,000 for a bonus. Okay, and y'all know what that brings me to. So this scene made me think of, I'm like, is this the TJ that was on, what was it, Good Morning America, who got fired because he was messing with his co-worker? I literally have to Google the picture and look it up because they look a little similar. Now, it's not, I don't think, still. I'm like, God damn, they look kind of similar. Every time I look and see, I'm like, is this the TJ? Like, but I don't think it is. So that's what that scene reminded me of. Stacy says that she believes her divorce is going to be amicable and that she welcomes their advice that they're giving and she's going to take it into consideration, but she don't think that her divorce is going to get ugly.
My experience with this divorce is different than Ashley's. We are amicably divorcing. I'm welcoming this advice, but they don't know my situation.
Okay. Wendy and Eddie are now talking to Eddie's sister. Eddie and his sisters, as y'all know, maybe if y'all watch the show, have not seen each other in 13 years. He has not seen his mom, his dad, in 13 years. They cut him off for being with Wendy. We don't know the full story. They don't really give us anything, but once they got together and said they were getting married, his parents said they wanted nothing to do with them. Literally stopped. The mom stopped being friends with her mom, like a whole thing. I don't know why, but that's what happened. So the sisters are at the party and they are all hugging and kissing and crying and saying how much they miss each other.
I just want to say thank you guys so much for coming. This means the most. You look just like Eddie. With some hair. Carter, Cruz, and Cameron. That's your Auntie Melanie. His face. Auntie Nora.
The kids are meeting his sisters, their aunties, for the first time. Like, that's crazy. Like, I want to know what's tea. Like, why? Literally, why? What's tea? So that's good. And they say they're gonna get together more and they're just happy to be around. And one of the sisters even say, like, I missed you. Like,
It's more than just my birthday party. It's really like a significant time.
I'm sorry it took this long.
In the house.
like, that's so sad. Because maybe they didn't even want to stop talking to their brother. Maybe they didn't even want to stop talking to their brother, but it was just like, because our parents don't want to deal with it, we have to. So who knows? Giselle and Grace are getting ice cream at an alcoholic ice cream parlor. It sounds like a good time. I'm not gonna lie. It sounds like diarrhea, but it sounds like a good time nonetheless. Grace has survived her first year of college. They both agreed that they are a lot closer since she's left.
This is good. You feel like your first year of college went?
I mean, there was ups and downs. I feel like I did good. I shocked myself.
Since you left, we've gotten closer.
Yeah, we have.
And that's usually how it be. Like, Mom, you are my business. Now I want to talk to you. Yes. Giselle's dad passed away a year ago, and they were talking about him and how he wrote Grace a note. And when she got the call that he passed away, she read the note again.
My dad passed away. And now these girls are leaving me. Did miss when stuff was going down with Pops. You weren't there. You were off doing your thing because you didn't need to be extra sad.
That's so sad because her dad did come on the show. And Giselle does touch on the fact that it happened suddenly. Like, it was just out the blue for them.
Before you called me, I was looking at his note. And then you told me, and then I looked at it again.
A year ago, my dad passed suddenly.
So that's sad as hell, for real, for real. Ashley is at home with her kids, getting ready to go to mediation. Now, her kids are running around causing a muck. Not in a bad way, though. Like, just being kids. So oblivious that their mom is about to go deal with that. But that is the good part about having children. Like, even in the midst of all the bad, negative shit in your life, they're going to make sure you have a good moment. Like, for real, for real. Ashley says that she's sad that she will have to be away from her kids because right now their agreement is she has them during the week, he gets them on a weekend, but she knows once the divorce is final that will change. Of course, he will ask for more dates, of course, which not really, and we're gonna get into that in a second. Yeah, no, he really didn't. I had to think about it. Like, no, he really did it. So yeah, she didn't really have nothing to worry about on that part, but she's in a car. So she get in the car, she take them to camp, and she cussing out drivers and giving herself words of affirmation at the same time. Yes, queen, period. Cause I'm quick, listen, I don't be wanting to have road rage, but sometimes I do. Cause why you in the fast lane driving slow? Get your ass over. All these other lanes that you want to get in the fast lane to slow everybody down for what? Kiarna is at her boyfriend's office, and all his family is there because they all work for him. He has like a nonprofit that he do, and yeah, he brought his family along. So they are talking, and he was like, you know what, you look cute as hell, but you need to get to work. And she touched on the fact that, you know, Greg think he's my boss, but not really. I don't take him serious. I think it's laughable.
How are you? Greg has had open arms for 10 years. You know, it's kind of funny because Greg thinks he's my boss, but I don't really take that serious. I think it's kind of cute.
And she's an entrepreneur as well. She has her own med spa in DC, I think. And so, you know, she know the vibes. So if y'all remember, Kiarna had a fight with Deborah, Ashley's ex-friend. She cut her off after that. but she had a fight with her on the show, and she had like a gash on her forehead. I think it was from like a bottle or something, and she's suing Deborah for that, for personal injury. So her and Greg was basically talking about everything, like with that case and everything. Basically, she said she talked to the lawyer, and he said, just leave it all up to me. Leave it all up to me, okay?
My lawyer told me as of the moment that everything is going in a positive direction. Let him handle it for me.
Girl, get them coins, because that was not, if y'all seen her face, she was bleeding, and that was not okay. Not at all. It was not acceptable. She touches on the fact that it had an impact on her relationship in a way that Greg basically feels like she's not safe in this environment. And when he say this environment, he mean the Real Housewives of Potomac. And she likes being part of the group.
A very negative impact on my relationship. Greg, his biggest fear is that something bad would happen to me. It really made him like, I don't like this for you. Especially.
And Deborah ain't even a part of the group. I don't even know why that hoe was, excuse my language. I don't even know why she was really on the show. Like, they show her too many times. I don't know if she was trying to be a friend of, but we didn't want that. Listen to me. We didn't want that, okay? I'll speak for the people when I say we didn't want that. And speaking of Kiana and her boyfriend, Greg, they are a very, I don't want to say odd couple, but that don't look like that would be her type, honestly. Like, no shade, but it just don't. I don't know. It just don't.
Off the hinge a little bit at times.
I'm literally always off the hinge.
I know, okay.
It would be off the hinge.
I know you should work on that then, you know?
You don't think I'm putting in work? I actually kept it very cute. You'd be proud of me.
Now Wendy, Stacy, Giselle, Ashley, and Karen all meet up at a restaurant, and Giselle makes a comment that Wendy has a sunglass for every look. And girl, me too. And if you know me in real life personally, I love me some sunglasses. I'ma always have some sunglasses on. I'm just a glass girl. Like, I am. I'm a sunglass girl. I love them. Like, different colors, different shades, different size, different type, different vibe. Like, I just love it for sure. Stacy says that the conversation she had with the ladies was very eye-opening for her. She says that her marriage was very old school and that her husband handled all the money. He handled all the bills. She didn't know nothing about nothing. She didn't have to handle anything.
Like, I haven't paid a bill in like 15 years. There's a lot of things I didn't know about. I didn't know about this account. And what did you say? I'm sorry. What was in my name?
Ding, 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 ding. The ladies warned you. The ladies warned you, but at least you know now, because one thing about her mediation, she is having several like meetings to figure it all out. Ashley mediation is just one meeting. They not doing several. So at least you know now, moving forward. Ashley then says, well, Wendy says first that she also don't know nothing about her mortgage. She don't know how much her mortgage is. She don't know who they pay their mortgage to. She don't even know what light company they use, and she basically felt like it was a fair trade-off because she knows everything about the kids and she handles everything with the kids. So it's like, you know what, you got that. And
same way, just so you know, I don't know how to pay my mortgage. I don't know when it's due. I don't know who my light company is. I don't. That's the least you can do if I'm taking care of the kids. Like, I know everything about the kids. So
I kind of feel that in a way. It's like, why do I have to take on every single role? Like, that's burnout, literally. Like, why do I have to handle everything? I completely understand that for sure. But then she like, well, this is making me feel like maybe I do need to learn about all these things. Even though I'm not planning on getting divorced, it would be nice to know.
I'm not going through a divorce. I'm like, damn, let me go home and see who my mortgage goes to.
You know,
amen, hallelujah, you ain't wrong. Ashley basically says she feels the same way and that it was a learning curve for her. Girl, we know. Girl, we know. You ain't telling us nothing we don't know. Girl, we motherfucking know, okay? So then Ashley starts talking to us about her mediation, and she says that her mediation was literally all in one sitting, as I already said. They advised her that it can go from 10 a.m. to 1 a.m. That's long as hell. And that basically, she didn't reach a decision. She said she did not reach a decision. What? She said she didn't reach a decision. Are we shocked? I'm not shocked. You shocked? No, I'm not shocked.
Seeing him.
I didn't make eye contact. He did not reach an agreement.
None of us are. Michael difficult. He's been difficult. We already knew this was going to happen. We seen this coming from a mile away. A mile away. She said she was in that mediation for 9 hours. 9 hours and y'all couldn't reach a decision? That's... She basically said that Michael wants to implement a confidentiality clause And not for just after divorce, not for what happened during the divorce, but literally for eternity. He wants her to not speak on him ever, specifically on the show, and he don't want her to try to damage his image.
There is a confidentiality clause that the other party would like to implement.
Yeah. Okay.
That I am not really in agreement with. Like for eternity.
Perpetuity?
Perpetuity.
No.
Well, most of the shit, well, not most, because we don't know what happened in her marriage that she don't speak of, but she's never really even spoken bad on him. She just told her side of the story. Like, nigga, I can't tell my side of the story. Bye, please. Like, once again, always trying to dictate some shit. You don't even go here. You don't even go here. Like, now, the only decision that they did come to was the custody decision. And guess how many days he get his kids for out of a month? 10.
Made a decision about custody. We get 10 days per month. Ashley will never talk about me ever on this show, ever. Can't sign that. I can't.
So while she was so busy worried about not seeing her kids as much, 10 days, that's a little bit past a week. He was getting them every weekend. There's 4 weeks in a week. I mean, there's 4 weeks in a month. A weekend is 2 days. Saturday, Sunday. At least, Saturday, Sunday. That's 8 days. You're only gonna miss your kids for 2 more days. That's all he wanted. Man. Now Karen is having lunch with her daughter Raven. Raven says that she has a new deal with Amazon that she's excited about. Black excellence. And basically they just sit down and catch up, kiki and all this stuff. Raven basically says that if any of your friends are not worried about your health and well-being, they're not your real friends. And sis, we know. We know, sis. We know. But let your mama know again. Okay? Jacqueline and Mia are at a boutique store, basically clothes shopping for Jacqueline because Mia said she has no style. She said, in short, that girl's a country bumpkin. She said, yeah, she's from the country. She probably didn't even wear shoes. Sis, the shade. That's why I'm like, you be getting on Jacqueline so much, but you be shady as hell to that lady. Jacqueline love it. She loves it though. Now, they sit down and start kikiing about their life, their relationships, all the stuff, all the tea. Jacqueline PP, and PP stands for parental partner, are doing okay and, just trying to get through the shit from 13 years. Like, they're just trying to work through all that bullshit through the 13 years. Got it. Mia says that her G and Ink, or just her and Ink basically, are not really in a relationship. I think that's what she was trying to say. And that, I don't know, maybe they got into a relationship way later. But then Jacqueline made a comment that, well, you need to figure it out with G first. And she was like, I know. So like, is y'all in a relationship or y'all not? I don't know. I'm confused with that whole situation. Once again, that shit is just confusing. It's confusing. Like, for real. Mia then says that she's mad at Giselle for bringing up the whole Ink and G stuff at the party. And she felt like it was inappropriate. So basically, she like, girl, you didn't have to bring that up in front of the group. You bring up stuff all the time in front of the group. Why does not, the rule doesn't apply to you? Oh, okay. Jacqueline says that Giselle is mad that she don't have a man and that Mia has 3 or 4. Girl, that's not the flex you thought it was gonna be. Cause who know that girl don't got a man? Just cause she ain't talking about it on the show. Giselle got a man somewhere, tucked away somewhere, doing something. She got her man. Ashley is at her event Over the Edge, which benefits the homeless people in DC, where Ashley will be climbing down a building. Now, let's say kudos to you, Ashley, because doing anything for the homeless is tea, sis. That's what's up for sure. Climbing down a building? Listen, I'm an adrenaline junkie. I have my wants that I want to do. Never ever in my life have I thought about climbing down a building though. And it wasn't no little ass. It was up there, okay? But kudos to you, for real. One thing Ashley gonna do is some crazy ass shit. I'll give her that. And she's doing it for a good cause, so that's what's up. Ashley, Wendy, Stacy, and Giselle shows up. Karen also showed up a little later, but they show up. Wendy and Stacy brought their kids, and Ashley says that her kids will be there a little later. Mia shows up and hugs the ladies and says to Giselle, basically, I got a bone to pick with you. I got some words for you. A little later, we're gonna talk, me and you a little later. Dean and Dylan finally show up with the nanny, and they got their matching outfits on, looking so cute. They look so cute, but they look like they damn daddy. They look like they damn daddy. And at first I thought it was just the older one, and then on this episode, the younger one like smiles some type of way, and I was like, damn, they look like they daddy, but they like a better looking version of their daddy. For fuck sure. For shit sure, okay? So Ashley starts to come down the building. She actually doing really, really good. Everybody's clapping, cheering her on. Go Ashley, go Ashley. And it looks like to do this, you need to have good core strength, for sure, and good knees. I'm talking about mega knees. I'm not talking about them knees bending down, your knees cracking and shit. No, you need to have a good knees to do this. Once again, kudos to her. Karen is literally on her knees. Once again, knees, mega knees. I don't know if she was able to get up quick. They didn't show that, but she was on her knees praying for Ashley. Send it up, send it up. Ashley finally reaches the bottom. Hallelujah, amen. Thank the Lord for that. And everybody is happy to see her. Her kids are happy. She says that her kids love Spider-Man, so they're going to look at her as Spider-Woman. Got you. Do anything for the kids. Giselle and Mia sit down to talk on a side away from everybody, including the kids. I appreciated that because we don't need y'all spilling tea in front of the children. Keep the children out of it, okay? Mia says that she felt a way, basically, that Giselle said things in front of everybody, already said that, and that she could have pulled her to the side to discuss it. And she like, you know I'm gonna come to you when I'm not feeling what you're doing. And Giselle like, okay.
I want you to know I'm always gonna come to you directly. Started questioning, why would you post this on social media? You always post that you're like a beautiful, outstanding mom and your children are perfect.
Yeah, no, they're not.
And basically at this point, once she tell her like, I'm not feeling that you brought it to the group, Wendy and Karen are now sitting with them. Keep that in mind. Mia then goes on to say that when the girls was in DR, Giselle's daughters was sneaking boys in the house. Now, when she first said it, Giselle is like, what? Like she acting confused. And then she was like, oh yeah, I did see a boy on a Ring camera.
Your girls were sneaking boys in the house in DR.
Yeah.
You didn't want me to bring it to the group.
And the DR? Well, I caught a boy on the Ring cam.
She did.
Now, we talking about bringing stuff up in front of the group. First off, you too damn old to be petty, tit for tat. Let me do it. You did it. I could do it. How you gonna say you get mad that she does that, but then you go back and do the same thing? I'm sorry. To me, that cancel out what she did and how you feel. Two wrongs do not make a right. We learned that hella long ago. Little kids. Get it together. Mia is reaching this season. That's one thing I could say. She reaching like a motherfucker. Her arms should be tied. Like, girl, sit the fuck down, please. She says that on social media, Giselle acts like everything is perfect. And I don't know why or who would post that they found or seen a boy on a Ring camera. Like, uncanny. Like, who would do that? Why? Literally, what's the point?
And on social media, you post like everything is perfect.
Mia's actually losing her mind.
I don't question why you're only posting them being outstanding girls.
And I understand completely that Giselle is not the most likable on the show. The character she portrays on the show, I understand people do not really vibe or like Giselle. I completely understand that. However, I do be mad as hell and irritated that they always bring up her motherfucking children when they try to come for her. Every time they try to come for this lady, they bring up her daughters. I'm done with that shit. Like, leave the kids out of it. Leave her daughters out of it. Every time y'all try to come for her, y'all bring up her daughters. Shut it down, please. Hang it up, flat screen, okay? Y'all too damn old, once again. Mia tries to say that Giselle's not living her authentic life. And once again, how? Because she's not posting that she found a boy on her Ring camera? Because she's not posting that her daughters sneaked some boys in? Like, that has nothing to do with it. Of course, if you have a kid, you're dealing with shit with your children. You got to post it on social media? She then goes on to say, Giselle said they have their own social medias. If they want to portray or put this image out about them and their life, they have the opportunity to do that.
If they want to give other views of whatever's going on in their life, they have social media and they can do that.
Of juggling a pimp village has gone to Mia's head. Children are off limits.
Which, yes. Why would I post that my daughters is come on, girl. You half a brain is showing. Ooh, that was mean. I don't care. I don't care. Basically, Giselle says that she's taking everything in all at once, and once it is all in, she is going to react.
I remind you.
Every now and again, you gotta remind me.
Oh, you girl.
Just taking it all in. Because after it's all in, I will react.
Let's see, sis, because usually you would give in. You would give it straight to a motherfucker. Let's see. Hopefully, because Mia seemed like she's coming for you now. Please come back for her, because Mia, she just acting like she's just on this bitch right now. Like, for real, for real. That was the end of the episode. They show what's still to come for the season, and I ain't gonna lie, it look hella good. Like, right now, it looks really good. Basically, the girls take a trip. Kiana has some relationship issues. Giselle is dealing with some stuff with her dad and his will. Plus more. Karen's supposed to be talking about Wendy. All type of shit. Like, it look like it's gonna go down. And guess where we're gonna be? Right here. Sat. Giving it to you. Letting you know exactly what's going on. So, if you made it to the end of the video, please drop a purple heart in the comments. And thank you for watching the video once again. Subscribe if you enjoyed it. And I'll see you next time. Bye.